Welcome to the deepest, darkest archives. Peruse through heroic tales of adventure, jazzy tunes and cold ones with the crew, and a stern heart-to-heart between friends. All this and more in the first chapter of the Dungeon Chronicles.
What's up, everybody?
Hey,
Welcome to the
Ryan's got
Dungeon
smoothie
Chronicles.
in his mouth. Welcome.
I do.
Pretty sure it's
I
smoothie, man.
love smoothies.
It's smoothies. Dude, I miss Smoothie King so much.
Bro, Smoothie
Where
King's
is it?
garbage.
What?
Don't
Hey.
don't at me, bro. Smoothie King is
What's your
garbage.
alternative?
Yeah, what do you get?
I get smoothies from local coffee shops, man, that are pretty fucking good.
Okay,
so
well,
don't
That's
at me.
true. That's a little
I don't
cheating.
have the choice to
Oh,
get it.
okay, cheating. Okay.
Yeah. So what we're saying is if Ryan and I don't have a choice and the only option is Smoothie King, Smoothie King's the best.
It's pretty
Then just don't get smoothies.
good.
Oh, God.
Get smoothies.
They got
their
And
own
they
smoothies,
got
man.
they got $5 Fridays. I can't
Bro,
pass up that deal.
make your own smoothie.
It's not Friday.
Come
My
on.
blender sucks.
Well,
Get a
then
better
new
blender.
Or I could just get a $5 smoothie.
All
Ooh,
right,
that
but
reminds
that
me.
$5 adds up, Brian.
This is entirely off topic.
Brian?
Brian.
I said adds up, Ryan.
You said Brian.
All right. Check the recording. Probably did say Brian, but it's whatever.
You
Yeah,
said
I'll go back.
Brian.
I'll go back and post and out him on it. But
Good.
but Ryan, I bought my first record.
Oh no.
It's not your first record ever though, because I
I
gave
know
you one.
you've got one with my last name on it because the
Mm.
person who checked it, quality checked as my last name, was freaky.
Yeah.
Freaky. But I'm gonna be getting a record player at some point because I saw a live show of one of my favorite bands, Prep, and they had a vinyl, and I'm like, you know what?
Nice.
Let's do it. So I got it. It'll take a while to get here.
I'm obsessed with vinyls.
Yeah. I guess
What was
I don't get
our-
too
Good
many.
quality audio.
Our first vinyl was the Hamilton soundtrack, right, Jamie?
Respectable.
No. Because you got me that record player for Christmas, and then you
Yes.
got me 3 records with it. You got me Sabaton, Ori the first soundtrack, and Ori the second soundtrack.
Nice.
Yes.
Good
Yes.
choices.
Dude, you're going.
And then we got Hamilton, and then I bought like 12 more. So
We have a lot. Well,
So-
nothing compared to Ryan, but you know.
Oh my God,
lot.
Ryan has a shelf with. Did you get a new
Yeah,
one?
it's still sacked. No, it's still
Been-
sacked.
Oh,
Bust at some
Ryan.
point, man. It's like my brother's bookcase that he used to have. It was just.
Yeah,
about ready
I'm
to
planning on
bust.
buying like those IKEA boxes, like box shelves, and I'm gonna put them
Oh, I know
on
what
next to
you're
my vinyl player. and just
Oh,
put 'em
God.
We
there.
all sag eventually.
True.
Oh,
True.
as a woman, I can tell you it's true.
As
Who's-
a not woman, I can tell you it's true.
I'm trying to think of an actor that's older but is not saggy.
Why?
Jeff
Because you said
Goldblum.
everyone sags at
We'll
some
put a
point.
pin
man.
in that and come back to it at the end of the
We'll come-
podcast.
we'll
But
come
for
back to
now,
All
For
right.
now. I forget. Do we start with introductions or do I do recap
Yeah.
first?
We
Start
start
with
with
introductions.
introductions.
Hey, welcome!
Oh my
Finally,
God. It's a mess.
it is a mess, but no, that's our charm. That's our charm point.
Is
as
it?
they would say. Yeah, I think so.
Sure, Yeah.
You know what else is? That I am the dungeon master of the Dungeon Chronicles here. There's a lot of dungeons in our name. My name is Braxton. I do all of these NPCs and source and whatnot, and I write all these things, and I just sent Ryan like an 8-page background thing the other day or this morning, and it was a lot of fun to write, but I was going crazy. It was the first time I kind of did that. I would love to pass it off to the person I just mentioned, whose name it was. Ryan, please.
hey man,
Yourself.
I'm Ryan. I play Ormano, and I'm burned like a sun-ripe tomato. Passing it over to Jamie.
You don't look it though.
got a
Yeah,
hat on.
the light actually, the white balance actually makes it look not too bad.
You can't really tell unless
It's a
you're
lot of my
not wearing a
shoulder. Here
hat.
we go.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Oh,
A
flex.
little bit of action.
Ooh,
There's that
ooh,
Ormano
show us your
muscle.
guns. Show us your guns.
Sunburns are weird, man. But anyway, passing it over to Jamie.
Jamie.
Hey, it's me.
Oh.
You know who I am. And I know who you are.
Ooh.
You can sit with that information.
Creepy.
I play
I am sitting.
Zerida. Here's Kenneth.
God, homie, you do the weirdest intros. Hey,
Yeah, I
y'all.
know.
No, Kenneth, don't do it.
Hey y'all,
boy.
my name's Kenneth. I play Salty, the half-orc pugilist. I don't really have a rhyme this time, so hey, there's one. I'll pass it over to Braxton.
Who are you gonna pass it over
I,
to?
I
It's gonna be
thought
about-
you were going to pass it back to me.
to our secret fifth member. Welcome,
Wizard.
Timmy from the Dungeon Crawl podcast.
Man, he gets shouted out a lot in that
He gets
podcast.
shout
Hi.
out a lot, dude. So
I'm really glad to be here on the Dungeon Chronicles.
not at all what Timmy sounds like, my dude.
All right, man. All right. Let's calm down.
My name is Timmy.
My name is
That's-
Timmy. I'm a new
My name
leader.
is
I am
Timmy.
super strong.
We did. in an
What happened
earlier
last
episode.
time, Braxton?
What happened last time? I entirely forgot. I'm just kidding. So last time it was dealing with the aftermath of a super fun introduction of the mayor of Waymore is the name of the town. Sorry, I've got a lot of towns in my brain right now. You guys fought a ton of guards at her behest because she wanted to give you a little bit of trial. So this is kind of post dealing with that. The beginning, Ormano transformed into some dark winged creature, scared off our good kind of rodeo friend Bardish. Zerda came up, tried to comfort him. Eventually he calmed down, but there was just something within him that kind of was altered at that point because he killed a guy willingly.
Murder.
And it was a moral situation. I am interested to see how he deals with it. Going from there, kind of calming down from the fight with Major, a deal was made that she would take them indeed to the event Horizon because they proved themselves indeed, Salty with quite an epic display of strength. And, Ormano, he did great too, and Zerda as well.
Thank you.
Ormano wasn't too keen on it, but she offered to step down as mayor, the person who leads Waymore, as some sort of compensation. Why? We don't know, but whatever she experienced on the way there was traumatic enough to make her think that this should be her last expedition. Post that, they ended up wanting to go try to find, I believe, Lizzie. Is that correct? I think that was the next step.
Yes.
Yes.
Because Bardish showed up at some point, and Lizzie wasn't there, and Zerda was like, hey, where's our basilisk? I love her, and I need to save her. So you guys go out and adventure into the fields, to which the forest has turned into some sort of bog swamp thing. But on the way, they get shot. I think Zerda gets shot in the shoulder by an arrow.
Yes.
And it turns out that some sort of weird, eyeless, sewed mouth elven creature within an onion was attempting to suicide bomb them or attack them. Not too sure why. There was an explosion. Most people seem to survive. They're trying to figure out what to do with Lizzie because they did find her there. Eventually said, you know what? If you love something, let it go. Back into the forest she went. I'm sure she's okay. She's fine, except it wasn't a forest. It's like a swamp bog thing. They end up freezing this weird assassin dude on part of Lizzie before she left as her final gift to the crew. And they took it back to town, and I believe Salty went to go see Rock.
Yes.
And at that point, Rock had an interesting reaction to this statue, started freaking out, cowering in the corner of the rockery, his smithery place that he owns. And Salty's like, I don't know what's going on, dude. I'm just going to take this out. Deuces. From there, I believe Ormano and Zerda, what were you guys doing? Did you jump over to the inn? Who were you talking
No,
to?
I think we just went straight to the body.
Yeah, you went straight to the body.
Yep.
Okay. So the body of Terrence, who we learned was a petty thief in the past, the person that Ryan or Ormano, Ryan plays Ormano. I'm sorry. It's okay. I don't mean to break the fourth wall. Raymano?
Oh no.
Raymond?
Oh, no. All right. So eventually they end up wanting to go put him to rest because it seems like Major doesn't care enough to bury one of her soldiers. They have a heart-to-heart at the grave itself, learn a little bit about each other, kind of have a good little time there. There's a gravestone as well after they finished the rites for Terrence himself that seemed to have been written by Major, outlining 3 of her friends who seem to have failed in some expedition into the event Horizon. And that's where we left off. Some mention of a dinner was brought up by Salty, and Bardish was like, I don't know what's going on, but I'll go tell James and we'll get something set up. And that's where we left off.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, nothing brings people together more than a feast, a dinner of camaraderie.
Food.
I'm about it.
And- Yeah. Come on.
Sure. Yeah.
James is festive. So at this point, you guys are wrapping up at the graveyard, and let me set the mood with some music.
The Muzak.
That's too
Yeah,
eerie.
Ormano, stop rapping real quick.
All right.
Dumb.
But real talk. You guys have finished putting to rest somebody who met an untimely death at the hand of somebody who might not be fit to lead. You're not sure. Some of you seem to think that. Some of you might not. It's rather calm, except for some not a ruckus, but a general townly, what's the word for like background noise? I'm not sure. But you hear some ambience, essentially. It was silent before. Seems like everything has returned to normal in Waymore for the time being. But I believe it is Charlotte who comes to you guys for the moment. She seems a bit composed, but with this kind of stern look on her face. And she seems to be peering around trying to look for somebody.
Hello, Charlotte.
Oh, yes, there you are. We've been looking for you. What have you been doing? What's going on?
We're burying a body.
Somebody you knew?
Somebody that you guys probably knew. Terrence.
James might. I go here and there with my portals. I have lots of business to attend to. And speaking of which, James is rather excitable right now. I'm not sure why, but he told me to come retrieve the three of you, says something needs to be set up. I don't know. He was very excited, though.
All right. Real quick question before we go talk to James. Major came in town, caused a ruckus. You know all about that, I imagine.
Mm-hmm.
What is James's and the Major's relationship like? Because it seemed as though she had some sort of control over him. Maybe.
Right. Well, Major has an imposing presence just in general. She seems to get her way regardless, but James, myself, and Major were part of a group of adventurers, so to speak, in the past, before the dawning itself. There was a few times, more than a few times, Major saved our skins, James in particular. So it seems her word has a bit more weight upon him. It's a bit more effective. But other than that, we just run this town together.
So he likes her?
I would... in what way?
I mean, come on, they're
Is he in love with her?
Yes, exactly. To
Yes?
Salty's point.
No, I mean,
So they are in love.
does he like her as a respectable mayor?
I would say probably not.
Oh.
Seems to be
He
kind of
feels
a general consensus around here, but everyone still does what she asks.
Well,
Without
being
question.
in the location we are, we need somebody fearless to keep us protected, and I suppose that's the general idea. She did have me call in a favor, a quite interesting one earlier. James was speaking with her, and a mutual friend of ours will be coming into town fairly soon. It's related to what's going on, but James has some tasks for you to complete as well. I don't know if there's something else you needed to do today. There's some time. It's not super urgent, but anything you needed to take care of?
No, I mean, I'm pretty beat from the day. It's been an endeavor.
Well, you certainly could find some rest tonight. We've got some extra visitors, but other than that, you should be able to use your usual rooms. No big deal. But if you wouldn't mind, just hopping on over when you get the chance. And she about faces and walks away unless you guys decide to stop her. Cool beans. So, you guys have been turned free from the funeral rites and the odd fight that was taking place moments before. Where would you guys like to go?
Well, Charlotte said that James wanted to see us, right, at the inn. So,
Yeah.
Do you both have plans of any sort?
I mean, my only plans were to take an extended nap, but that would be at the end, so we can see what James wants. What time is it?
It's getting to, I would say, late evening right now. The sun's beginning to set.
Gotcha. What about you, Zerda?
This may come as a shock to you. I don't plan anything.
Oh, could have fooled me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know I seem really well put together, huh?
Looks Zerda up and down at their attire. Yeah, I'd say so.
Looks alright. I know an alchemist was in town that we could chat with, maybe get some potions if need be, but I don't know if that's at the highest
I'd rather
Agenda.
take care of other things
Yeah.
first.
Do you think they have wine?
James probably. Well, maybe.
James would probably have something like that. Wait. You have wine. You know what wine is.
More or less. Well, I mean,
Okay.
they're an alchemist, so they would have to have it, right?
Probably.
Sure, yeah.
Well, isn't that where alcohol comes from?
Yeah, I'm
And
not
they
gonna
use
say
it.
no.
I mean, so I came from a chapel where there was, they'd make some stuff, and I dabbled in medicine. Alcohol is used as a base for a lot of this potions and whatnot, so I don't think they make it, but they use it.
Oh. Well, it's just they're called an alchemist.
Oh.
Okay.
No.
Oh. Oh.
No.
I also have a dagger to pick up from Rock, I think.
Yes, your knife.
Yeah.
Would you like me to retrieve that?
I gotta pay him, so I'll take care of it. I appreciate
Okay.
it, though. You said Rock was a little shaken up when you dropped old Stoneface over there with him?
Yeah. Remember, they said that some people might be hunting Tintin. He looked pretty shaken up. I'm pretty sure that's
Right.
one of the people hunting Tintin, or both of them.
Do we still have that guy?
Yeah, I just dropped him off the inn.
Oh.
I put a blanket on him.
Yeah, he a new decoration. No one really batted an eye. A new lamp.
Oh, I'm sure.
Put a
it'll blend in
lampshade
great.
on him. It's fine.
Yeah, so I mean, I can stop by and get my dagger and meet you guys there. It'll take like 2 seconds.
All right.
Okay.
Cool. Okay. So you
I'll
guys
run over to
quick
Rock.
separate. Yeah, easy enough. I mean, it is of note when you come in, the doors open. The thunder.
Yeah, it's thunder. The whole apartment just.
Don't worry, guys. It's just ambience.
Yeah, it's a
actually
nice
ambience,
ambiance.
actually.
Yeah. How much was it again? Did he say?
Oh boy, let me.
I think
pull
it's
that
2 gold. I'm not positive.
up. Yeah, somewhere around there.
Give him
Dagger.
5.
Give him 5, dude. I just got
Give him
Yeah, it was
10.
2 gold or so. Yeah, 2
gold.
gold.
Right here, take this.
He seems a bit shaken up. He takes the gold though, and thanks you.
We'll be around, Rock. We'll come by and have a more extended chat about this stuff. But we had some prior plans.
Yeah, James came in here a moment ago and invited me to something in the tavern either tonight or tomorrow. I don't remember what he said, but I'll see you there, I suppose.
Oh heavens. Okay.
And is that thing Salty found? Is it still? What did you do with it?
We're holding it for safekeeping. Yeah. So I guess only question I'm gonna ask you before we all link up later and have a more extended chat about it is: are people gonna be looking for that guy like pretty quick?
I mean,
Or should
there's
be
probably
okay.
going to be. We'll be. They generally travel in a group of 3, so keep your eyes out.
Okay. Well, there was only one, so it's good to know. It's good to
It's
know.
not.
What are
The
they called?
interesting Thing, I don't know. It's just
Oh.
a story that people would tell us. They had different names. Skulkers was kind of a primary one that we had heard that our parents would
Skulkers.
tell us, but it was nothing more than like a bedtime tale. It really affected me when I was young. I couldn't
Well, I
sleep.
know you were worried about Tintin and those things, but we kicked that thing's ass in seconds. So
That's
I'll be back. All right.
All right.
And I'll
Thank you.
make my way out with my new dagger.
So on the way out, I think Salty just left it like right there. Yeah?
Oh, I thought I dropped it off
It's
at
outside.
the end.
It's
Okay,
outside
cool.
the inn.
Yeah,
he
he
put it
put it
outside
outside,
the
yeah.
door of the inn.
All right. So you guys link back up. Are you heading towards the inn or?
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
heading in, I think. Heading
Cool.
in the inn.
Yeah, but, oh my god.
Um,
We're gonna mosey
before
right
we-
on
bef-
in.
Before we leave before we leave the gravesite, I'm just gonna turn back and look at the grave and shake my head and walk to the inn, escort Zerda there.
Cool beans. I think I've said that a couple of times this session. I used to say that all the time. But you guys
Cool beans.
start joining up at the end, and surprisingly, it is not as still as it was before. There's some thunder in the air that Ryan has going on.
I'm gonna change my noise gate. Maybe
His
I'll.
god's
that'll be
angry
fine.
with him.
I mean, there's some people racing outside my door right now. There's some chatter in the inn this time. It's not calm. It seems to be there's some merriment going on. More friends have jumped in, supposedly. It seems whatever's going on tonight might be kind of fun. Do you guys step in?
Yeah. Salty eagerly to get his mind off things. Just, oh, how's it going? Just bust into the inn.
I'll watch from the side, like just step in, just kind of lean against the wall.
So you step in and Salty, you're immediately greeted with tables filled by kind of tougher, burly-looking men, cheering and
Tougher
jeering.
looking than
with,
Salty?
I mean, no, and there's not many people that are tougher looking than Salty. He's pretty big and strong, but there's some colorful men with all fairly short haircuts and some tattoos on them, as well as interesting garb, some like frilly blouses here and there. They seem rough and tough, but they're having a great time. You see James running around serving drinks to a couple of tables, as well as Charlotte, who is at the door that was previously locked, where she offered you some crazy sort of trial thing. Seems to be a theme in this town. They all look at you when you enter and kind of clap and cheer for you, like, hey, wow, come on in.
Just like I know him, I'm just gonna walk up to him. Can I real quick just glance at their tattoos?
Yeah, go ahead, give me a perception check.
All right, first roll of the session. Let's go, boys. That's a natural 2. 6.
A 6. You look and just amongst the sea of inky black marks on arms, like an anchor or two, some really shitty waves drawn down the side, and like a sleeve on one person. On the other one has like "I love mom" down on his arm, that kind of stuff. Just silly ones here and there. Some have things written on their hands, but that's about it. Nothing in particular. Or Montezerda, you hear all of this out the door.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
It's
take
loud as hell.
my box off and just kind of lean against it as well.
Okay. Salty, they're cheering for you to come in and sit down and get some drinks.
All right, I'm sure. I might say won't deny a drink. And I'm just gonna walk down, and just sit like next to him, like I'm a part of him. So what are we drinking tonight?
Oh, well, we've got there's 4 brews that James has got this time around. They're pretty strong. I wouldn't recommend just going straight for the biggest thing. There's the lighthearted for the weaker people. We've got Bull's Blood if you're feeling a bit stronger. Frosty Heart, it's a chilled brew. He's had it in the freezer for quite a long time, but it kicks the hell out of you. And then Carnage, which none of us have tried yet. One guy that did, you can see him on the floor over there. He's not doing too hot.
I'll take a look at that guy. Look about the group. Look at Armano and Zerda. All right, I'll have a Carnage. Yeah.
Okay.
I want to walk over to the guy laying on the ground, and I want to poke him, and then my pupils dilate really big, and I look at Salty and I go, "One for me, please."
The guy goes,
Oh, she's tough. She can take it. She's tough.
I don't know. We thought we were tough, and we took a sip of it and just decided not to. We could, make a game out of this if you wanted.
Oh, you're speaking my language. All right, how to.
Did you walk in?
Yeah, no, I'm in. I'm just around the like if the bar is here, they're all over here. I'm just like leaning up against the wall and just watching.
Armano, they're playing games. You want to play a game?
No, I'm fine. And I'll kind of try to like link eyes with James or the bartender, someone walking around, and just I'll take the frozen one.
Ooh, okay. So James definitely like waves down at you. It's loud enough so that he can't speak to hear you. Good. He's got a small voice. But, oh, come on.
Fuck James.
But he gets your note.
Kidding.
Seems like he can
him.
read your lips or some mess like that.
I'll read my mind.
So you guys sit down and they're out, or Mormano's still chilling over there, but you can probably hear the tables near the front entrance. They explain that there's like a point-based system, and let me read.
Okay.
All right. So if you're drinking, the lighthearted, it's what we're trying to get to. I believe it's like 20 points or so. Okay. You can play blackjack.
Yes.
It's like that, but with drinking, basically. But it's your constitution, how strong you can handle it. If you drink Carnage, you find you get 4 points. You get 3 points for the Frosted Heart, Bull's Blood's 2, and the Piss Water Lighthearted is 1 point. Okay, so if you can't drink it, you throw up, you vomit. It's gonna be a bit tougher for you to continue drinking, but you can keep trying until you pass out like him, and then you're out of the game. Let's see.
What? All right. What do we win? if this is a game, there's gotta be a reward, right?
I mean,
What'll you give
there's
me?
coin. One of our guys over here is pretty good at tattooing. I don't know if you're interested in that.
Oh.
This or that. I mean, if there's something you want, we got a nice crew, so there's probably something we can toss at you, a treasure or two.
All right. Now. All right. I'm gonna. Yeah. I'll play. Sure. Why not? I need to get my mind off some things, anyways. What about you two?
I'm all right. Enjoy yourself.
I love games.
James comes up first to you, Ormano, and just kind of shoulders you a little bit. He seems to be a bit sympathetic.
Oh, okay.
To you just kind of relaxing and hands you the drink.
Cheers.
Cool. You take a sip.
Mm-hmm.
You're not playing, but can you give me a Constitution saving throw?
Okay.
Ormano gets trashed in the corner while we're like, this isn't
So
doing
he's
shit.
He's drinking the frosty one, which is the third one on the list.
Yeah.
Worth 3 points.
How does a... Oof, no point in casting guidance on myself. How does a 4 do?
So the second you get a
I got a
whiff,
con of 0, so...
the second you get a whiff of the drink, before you even sip it, it kind of churns your stomach a bit. It smells like it would taste good, but it is so alcoholic that the vapor entering you just makes you cough.
Disgusting.
Oh, see, he even got the frosty out, I think, and he's already coughing up over there, so...
I mean, yeah, but look at him, mate.
You can't judge a book by its cover, you know? We got a scrawny little first mate over there, but he kicks ass.
Oh,
You just
first
kinda
mate, you
wait.
say? So you're with a ship?
Yeah, we run with various crews around here. There's no particular ship. We're kind of mercenaries of the sea.
Just around. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, a little shameless not having your own ship, I know, but it's just how we do it.
Oh no, whatever makes you money for what you need in life.
Right.
No judgment here.
Yeah, no judgment at him for coughing up at these drinks. I don't know where James has been hiding these the whole time, but woo.
James, a carnage, please.
Okay. Just don't make a mess like the other guy.
Give me a bucket with mine, please.
All right. I mean, the cup's big enough to be, but you'll see.
Okay, so a second. Okay, cool.
Some time passes. You guys can chat with the guys, but James brings out your drinks. The carnage is like 2 drinks worth of ale inside.
Double
of it as it
fisting?
sloshes around.
Jesus.
It is like a deep brown stout, and it
Oh,
just
yeah.
reeks of alcohol.
I
And
can
it
probably
looks,
smell it from where I am.
yeah, you definitely can, and it is thick.
So
It's a
the-
Oh,
thick
yeah.
drink.
So what's the viscosity like? Like syrup?
Almost, I would say. Like
Nice.
you can't quite get a syrup in a beer, but it's definitely you couldn't even
Yeah.
look through it, and there's a nice froth at the top that's just
And
sloshing over.
my understanding of
Ooh,
the
a
game
good
is
froth.
they have to... Each one they complete is a point.
Mhm,
Right.
that is correct.
Okay.
Each one's worth a certain amount of points.
So
Alright.
so seeing the drinks get brought, I will kind of reach into my pouch and pull out a very small little bit of feather that I've picked up and clutch it into my left palm and walk up to Salty. Good luck, man. You're going to need it. And I'm going to cast Enhance Ability on Salty, giving
Hell
him
yeah.
advantage
Oh.
on con checks.
Hell yeah,
Wow.
man.
Bear's
Oh.
Endurance. You also get 2d6 temporary hit points, but I don't know if that'll come into play here. I'll go
Okay.
roll those for you real quick.
Yeah.
So-
So you're
I already-
six temp HP.
6. I already got 10 right now.
Well, you can keep those.
So
And
okay.
at this point as well, you guys are beginning to hear extremely faintly, but there seems to be music coming through the door that Charlotte seems to have a favor of. It's very quiet. You can't quite make it out. So I'm playing it low right now.
Ooh,
I am-
ominous.
Not even paying attention. Just all right. Zelda.
This
Yes.
lasts an hour, by the way, Braxton, just so you're aware.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
You'll have time. You'll have time for that. Okay, so all right, to begin, I've already drank a shitload, so I'll be a dealer of sorts here, just to see if you can manage it. So if you get to the
Alright.
20 points, yeah, we'll you ask for it. If it seems outrageous, you know, we can't do it, but if you seem like a reasonable guy, somewhere around like a couple
Alright.
gold or a tattoo here and there, be pretty fun.
Yeah. Seems good.
I'm interested in seeing this one take a drink first.
Oh yeah. Me
She's
too.
quite small.
You and
but
me both,
spry.
mate. You and me both.
She's
So
baring
Zerda,
her
which drink did you
fangs.
get? You got a Carnage as well?
Yeah, I did. Of course
you've
I did.
you've got a second
Did-
Carnage cup sitting right next to you as well, just
Okay.
in case.
Just empty.
Just in
Yeah.
case.
Okay, good.
Just in case.
Good.
Would you like
That's
to take
what
a
I
drink?
wanted.
So she is 2 foot tall. How tall is this drink compared to her?
It's probably
Yeah.
like half her size.
Okay,
Oh,
so
that's
my-
a big mug.
My question is, I have a giant head, but how big around is the mouth of the cup?
You could probably fit your head almost inside of it.
Drown your sorrows,
It's
literally.
like a boat, dude.
Well, the thing is, like, because I'm very small, it's awkward to pick up a cup that's half my size.
Mhm.
So I'm just gonna put my head in it and take a
I
drink
love
that
it.
way.
I love it. You can, let's just say you can go all the way into it and
Yeah.
give me a Constitution save. Oh, there's a show in it.
She is absolutely wild. She is
I'm
crazy.
seeing it.
Con save?
Mm-hmm.
18.
Hey. So a couple, like, no matter how fast you can drink it, it takes a bit to get through this. It's a lot of liquid, but gulp, 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 gulp. And
Chug,
then like
chug, chug.
lapping up sounds from the bottom of the cup, and she just pops back up.
God, I told you, she's crazy. Applause.
Oh, little Shin over there couldn't even handle it. He's on the floor on his ass. Wow. All right, well, that's
How
4
does your
points for
stomach
you.
feel?
Was it what?
How does your stomach feel, Zelda?
It
You feel
feels
fine.
fine. Yeah, it just feels like I drank syrup.
Huh. Well,
All right.
I haven't tried it myself. I gotta admit, I'm kind of a wimp in that regard. But I didn't even know your name. What's your names?
My name is Zerda.
Zerda.
My name's Salty.
Salty, and your friend over there,
Oregano.
Oregano.
I was
All
going
right.
away from the.
Strange name. A bit of chef.
We've kind of got a chef kind of spice thing going on. I'm gonna dip my finger in the drink and like taste it. Just how does it taste?
Come on, Salty, don't be a wimp.
So
All
the
right.
taste of it, while she says that, even just right off of it, you've had a stout before, right?
Yeah.
It's thick. It tastes like there's a bit of hops in it.
Gotcha.
And it just, like, you would need a glass of water in accompanying with this, just because the alcohol, and it leaves such a strong taste in your mouth.
Well, we'll see about that, mate.
Yeah,
I'll
con
roll this con save with advantage. Thank you, Ormano. Ooh, that is a 23. Thank you for the
how
advantage.
do you drink it? Because it's no problem for you.
Oh, I just down it, just and like gug gug gug, and then put it, slam the tankard down on the table.
All right. And then, like, the guys around like, woo, she. I'm sorry. Let's not do that. But they're like clapping for you.
Oh yeah. Oh, that is. Oh, fills me right
tastes
up.
you,
That
doesn't it?
does. A little
All right.
bit, yeah, a little bit.
It's like
You're
a
already
meal.
kind of the kings around here now, kings and queens, because nobody else has done it yet.
I can be a king.
Yeah, whatever the hell you want to be, little miss. That's awesome. So, we're going for another one? I mean, there's a bit of strategy here with the points, but
Oh,
you
I
can just
know.
gun it straight with the carnages. James will keep bringing them. He knows what we're doing over here.
I'll follow the little one, Zelda.
All right, James, another round for us? Comes around and just kind of sighs.
Zelda, what do you want?
What do you think I want, Salty?
The carnage, yep,
I
I'll follow
I
you.
just said don't be a wimp.
I can't be shown up by you. I just simply cannot.
All right.
It would ruin my reputation as a drinker.
Sure.
As if already knowing what you guys were thinking of ordering, James comes up and brings 2 carnages down. And Ormano, what's your passive perception?
12.
12. Okay. You thought you heard somebody call your name from like the left side down in the room, but you aren't quite sure. All right. Well, at this point, I think me and the boys are gonna start getting into it. Might as well go for the carnages too. Everybody gets another round of drinks as well. At this point, there are how many?
How many of these lads?
3, 4. So in total, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 of these people.
All right.
Seems to be in the crew around.
Which
kind of
drinks
at
are
the
they
3
getting?
tables.
The carnage.
Some of them are getting. So the 2 guys that are sitting at their table are getting the carnages, but the other ones are getting the one that you have. It's a glass mug, the one you got. It's nice and frosted.
I'm just
People
taking
seem
it
to
slow.
really like the frosty heart, even though it's hard to drink. Okay. All right. Well, another one down the hatch, I suppose.
Down
Let's
the
do it.
hatch, mate. I cheers him. I cheers Zerda.
Makes it.
I stick my head in the drink.
Oh my god. All right, con save.
I'm scared. I'm
Then
scared.
after
I'm getting
I see them
cocky.
drink,
I dropped that die Fuck,
right.
I can't use
Rex,
Rex,
that
after I
now.
see them drink, I'll make sure it went down well. I'm thinking I heard my name. I guess I'll head that direction.
Perfect.
Hell yeah, brothers. I got a nat 20.
I got an
Nice,
18 again.
nice.
So you know what I'm gonna do for you? I'm gonna dictate this real quick, but you
All right.
jam a hole in the cup, like the bottom of it, and you just kind of shotgun the
Shotgun
glass
it.
itself.
I just stab it and just.
Yeah,
Just
you just start
slurp that
slurping
down.
straight through it. People are like,
You get
"Oh my
splinters in your
God!"
throat.
And
Hey,
then
what can I
for
say?
Zerda as well, you guys get another 4 points, so each of you are at 8.
Yeah.
And when both of you, let me see, let me do some rolls here. I think I can do this on that. So the
I'm
first
getting
guy-
scared. Thank you for that advantage, Romano. My other die has been like a 4, a 3. Yeah,
So
Gotta love the bear's endurance.
I know, man.
3 of the 6 who drank the Frosty Heart just collapse
Oh,
on the ground. They're drinking, and they fall back in their seats with like a hiccup, and they lie on the ground and they kind of go to sleep.
Wimps.
that might be stronger than this one, huh?
I don't know
Are
about that. They've been
you-
going at it for a little bit, but
Are you
I'm
sure
all
this is
disappointed.
alcoholic?
well, let me. Is there any left in there?
Did
And
an
he-
alchemist himself make this?
I'm sure James brewed it with whatever he knows how to do, but
I didn't know he was an alchemist.
He's a brain alchemist.
yeah, that is kind of. I mean, funny you mention that. He seems to always know what we want whenever we sit down.
Right.
little
See,
bit odd.
he knows how to read body language, apparently.
And at this point, you two have. Oh man, the alcohol's going into me. I don't know.
Oh,
Or let's go jump to Ormano. Give me.
all right.
Well, as I step away, I'll just kind of mutter. Man, reminds me of my younger days.
Give
Oi,
me a
you're-
perception check.
Fun. Hey. 14.
So with the 14, as you're getting closer, the music for you, Ormano, begins to get a little louder. And it's coming from the door that was previously chained up that Charlotte had
Oh,
mentioned.
so we're in like the other world part of it.
No,
Oh.
you're in the normal part of the inn.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was it always chained? It's never been chained up on this side, right?
No, never. So, what do you want to do? You hear some music coming from the door. It's slightly ajar.
Do I see light?
You see like a very dim, comfortable candlelight coming through, and there's a sweet aroma from it as well.
And we know this is like Charlotte's area, right?
This is Charlotte's. This is her door.
Okay.
This is her web, if you will.
Oh no.
I'll kind of
Are
lean up
you
to the
the
door.
pig?
I'll
the
just
door?
lean up to the door and say, Charlotte, just you call me? And I'll just slowly push it just
Is that
slightly.
Romano?
That's me, yeah.
Well, come in here. I saw that you weren't partaking in any of the drinks. You might enjoy this a little bit more.
Okay.
You step in.
Yeah, I'll open the door and walk in.
So you come in.
I'll
and
just
it's-
look back, make sure they're not killing
Yeah,
each other.
they're chugging. I mean, Zerda, they're
salty.
bringing another round over. Yeah. So
Alright, turn around.
when you peer through here, it's like a dark amber room with kind of a chandelier from the top of it. It's really small, and there's another door in the far room. It's about like a 15 foot by 15 foot. But in the center, there's a circular table with kind of a booth wrapped around it in a crescent. And there's a few people sitting at it. You see Charlotte, some blonde-haired woman with elvish-looking ears, dressed in gear that seems like it could be fit for adventuring or entertaining. And then there's one other person there that seems kind of a similar build to Salty, like a larger half-orc person.
Oh, hey, I know there was another party going on back here.
Oh no, it's not necessarily a party. We're just getting prepped for the show that Cadence is going to be putting on later for the night. The music that you hear, some of the orchestra from her city is playing. This is my personal space that I've decorated. I can't legally bring people from another city in mass, so to speak, but Major called in a favor. This is one of our old adventuring friends. So we might as well have called it in, get some music here.
Did she like gesture towards Cadence or at anybody?
Yeah,
in
she gestures
particular?
towards Cadence, and it's the kind of slender elven woman with fair skin and blonde hair done up kind of in braids that go into a bun at the back. And then here again with your perception check from earlier, let me see. Let's jump over to Cadence so I can give you guys a nice little description. So let's see. She's got red cloth draped around like at the bottom of the corset that's tucked into it. It stands out as like a wine red with a sword at her hilt. And there's also kind of a pauldron with a mantle on it that has a crescent of kind of an S with a line striking through it, and flanking either side is a dot. Seems to be some sort of crest or symbol. And that's Cadence. And she waves to you and says, hello, nice to meet you.
Hey, nice music.
Yes, I appreciate that. It's our specialty. We're from Decapo, we're all kind of gifted in the way of music itself. But Charlotte, you didn't happen to know if Miner's here, did you? No, I haven't seen him, but Ormano's kind of more relaxed version of the people that are out there. Figured he'd be good company.
I appreciate it. I've definitely lived my younger days, and I'm trying to, I guess, find my new self. I don't know. So I've kind of mellowed out. So
There's not much better way to do that than with music. Are you much into anything of the sort?
No,
This is
young.
Cadence speaking.
I was when I was younger. Not much music when you're traveling around. You occasionally get a couple bards and, you know, some taverns here and there, but nothing that sticks with you. I haven't really been to a capital city in a while. We're waiting actually to go to Acheron, so maybe there'll be some people still playing music over there, but I don't not hold my breath.
I wasn't around, I suppose. I wasn't born yet by the time the dawning happened. So I've heard stories that Acheron has a musical sect in their schools there. We have a couple of families who began their time there and then eventually migrated over to Decapo. But outside of that,
Capo?
Decapo, yes.
Whereabouts is that?
It's a village kind of above the desert region itself. There's a mountainous region in the eastern side of the coast. Just below that, that's where we make our home.
So pretty far west.
It's pretty far, but thankfully we have Charlotte who can bring us over here, thankfully.
It's a nice skill.
Yeah, did you happen to see Miner out there? I've been looking for him.
I didn't see him right out there, but I saw him earlier today. He's probably with his mother.
Oh, right. And she seems a bit disappointed, dejected. She kind of goes to herself. Well, I'm going to go get ready for the show. I'll be out there. You might have seen a deck that they're making for us. And this is just kind of the ambient music. They just finished, actually. But I'm kind of a one-woman show here. Hope it's something that you look forward to.
I will. And I'll just, as if she stands up, I'll take her spot and sit down at the table with them.
Perfect.
Kind of
and they're drinking
and put my box down next to me.
Yeah, you guys swap places, and they're drinking wine. It seems a lot more tame than what they're partaking in out there. You hear Cadence walk off as she warms up her voice a little bit. This is Charlotte speaking. I'm surprised you entered the room. You didn't know if it was going to be some crazy plane that I mentioned before, so good on you for coming in here.
I figured in this realm it's probably a little nicer, but I assume on the other world it's probably not as calm.
Yes, both doors and this side and the other are my play areas, I suppose. I'm not the most immaculate at spatial magic of sorts, but I can create at least 2 portals to bring people around. And Major told me that she wanted to call in an old friend of hers. Actually, Cadence's father, the maestro of Decapo, is sort of the mayor there as well. He was a part of their adventuring group. Another favor was drawn in, so we're going to get a show from possibly the best musician in all the land.
Wow.
Should be pretty great.
Can you teleport people wherever?
I'm kind of spent as of this month, so to speak. This was the last of my energy. But in general, if I've visited a place, I can set up a portal to where I've placed some sort of marker before. So it depends.
No,
Depends.
it's good to know.
Yes, I mean, if there's any place in particular you wanted to jump back to, I might be able to assist, but probably in the next moon or so. I don't know if you'll be here.
Yeah, nothing right now. I kind of leave things behind and comfortable with it like that.
Well, we're just going to be entertaining ourselves here until the music starts. I don't know if you wanted to just hang around or if you're friends.
They're drinking, so I'm sure they're fine.
All right. So you and Charlotte begin to just kind of chat about the tavern itself, what's about to transpire as we jump back over.
Hey, what's up, guys? Before we continue and dive back into what's going on with Salty and Zerida, I got a couple things to say to you. If you don't recognize me already, you just heard me. I'm Ryan. I play Ormano in the Dungeon Crawl. And this is, the area where I talk about the social media, Discord, and all our other fun stuff. So I'm going to be real quick for you. You can follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Dungeon Crawl Pod. We're starting to try to post there a little more often, getting fun clips and also posting stuff behind the scenes every so often. We also post a lot more in our Discord, which you can find out in the link tree below. We have all sorts of fun conversations, game nights, everything like that. But if none of that is just doing it for you, you can send us a long email at thedungeoncrawlpod@gmail.com. We've had a few emails here and there. It's always nice to have a longer form chat with you guys. Now, it might be a little confusing because we just said dungeon crawl this, dungeon crawl that. Well, we have another podcast called The Dungeon Crawl. Braxton and I, who's the DM here, have a podcast where we talk about all sorts of different D&D related topics. It's not an actual play like the Dungeon Chronicles. It's more of a kind of just an hour-long episode where we talk about free-form content like that. Our last 2 episodes, for example, are on the Illrigger, which is a new class from Matt Colville, and world building like a fantasy author, where we interviewed 2 fantasy authors, Jesper Schmidt and Autumn Burt. It was a great episode. Go give it a listen. You can find it on YouTube you just type in YouTube, The Dungeon Crawl Pod. It's also in the link tree, and you can find us on all your favorite podcasting platforms, just like where you're listening to us right now. Now back to the Dungeon Chronicles. We live stream it every other Monday at around 5:30 or 6 p.m. CST. Our next episode will be live on we changed that. I know, it's crazy. Twitch.tv/Dungeon Crawl Network. Very nice and easy for you to understand. It will be on May 17th around 6 p.m. CST. And if you really like the episode, like what you're listening to, give us 5 stars. Type something in the reviews on Apple Podcasts. It really helps us out and boosts us up, gives us the more listeners. I appreciate it. Now, let's go see what Salty and Zerda are up to, drinking up a storm.
To Salty and Zerda finishing up the current drinks that they're on. You don't feel drunk yet, and you're like, it was there? Like, it tastes strong as hell, but was there anything in this? You don't know. All right, well, you're like halfway there. I keep going, or are you gonna wimp out at this point? You could probably go for the lighter drinks if you wanted. Just take more time.
I mean, that doesn't taste like anything. So
I mean, it tastes good.
It tastes fine, but it's not like, I don't know what kind of like stuff these guys can handle, but they don't seem to be able to handle apple juice if they're on the floor. So
yeah. I mean, to be fair, like in all the ale that I've had on all the ships I've been on, this is part of the strongest. So I don't know where you all have been. Must be some pretty damn entertaining places.
Around.
Yeah.
I'll have another one. Zerda as well.
And
Yeah.
unlike blackjack, it's okay if you go bust. You can just keep going through. You can get 23 points, whatever the hell you want to do. Doesn't matter.
All right.
James comes back around with another dose, and this time he's also going to have this man here is going to have another carnage as well.
All right.
Remaining, I believe I said 3 of them pass out, so there's 3 people left.
Mm-hmm.
There's one person still sitting at a table to you guys is left near the entrance, as well as 2 with you currently at the table.
And they all seem part of the same crew?
Yes, they do.
Okay, gotcha. All right.
So go ahead and give me another Constitution saving throw.
This is the one where I fuck up.
We'll see. You've got advantage on it.
I do.
E. Oh no, let's not do that reference. E. Let's
got
go with
an
Zerda
11.
first. You got an 11?
Yeah. It's not awful. I thought I was going to do worse.
So you start chugging down, and then the position that you're in, kind of face first, you feel your stomach kind of churn up for a moment here, and there's like a little gurgle, and it just hits you all at once immediately. You don't chuck up anything, but your body tells you to stop.
Nice.
I mean, do you stop?
No.
You don't stop.
No.
Give me one more Constitution saving throw.
Okay. We should use this.
God bless you for that advantage, but it doesn't help.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Aw,
Oh my God.
damn. That was a ride. It was almost a natural 20, but then it rolled over to 7 again, so 11.
So, I'm sorry for viewers, this is going to be a little graphic, but within the cup that you're currently drinking, thankfully you're there, you get the instinct that something's about to come up. You still have your other cup there, but if you're not quick enough, it might just come out in the one you're drinking right now.
Oh.
No, I'll lean over to the other cup if I can.
So you see Zerda jump over and go to the other cup, and kind of a little bit of hurling noises kind of fills into it. And this is a big space, so you don't see it, you don't smell it, but you now have a -2 to your Constitution saving throws.
That's fine. I'll go back to the first cup and finish it.
Oh.
Give me one more Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Was that a natural 1, Jamie?
No, you said a -2?
You have a -2 to your saving throws for Constitution.
I got a 5.
Nice.
Oh.
You should probably go back to the other cup.
Okay, cool.
So on you have now -4 to your Constitution saving throws.
Nice. So I'm at a net 0.
Nice. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Salty, what'd you roll?
I rolled a nat 1, but also a 7, which goes up to 12.
It's still in that one.
No, I have advantage.
You had
Nat 1 was
advantage.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
12.
yeah.
Okay, so your body gets the same signal that Zerda is. It tells you to stop. Do you-
I look over as a weakly. I'm gonna keep going, man.
I
keep
push
going?
my
Okay,
puke cup
another con
towards
save.
him.
You do have a -2.
Me?
Yeah, you have -2 now.
Every time you
Okay.
fail, you get a -2 to your Constitution saving throw.
All right, that's fine. Not when I roll like fucking garbage, bro.
Oh.
That was a 6 and an 8, so 8 plus 3 this time is 11.
You get that same signal from your stomach telling you to stop. It's not quite that low, but
Okay,
you?
so here's the thing. I haven't finished the drink yet, right?
wait, do you have any resistances? Like poison or anything?
I'm immune to disease.
Maybe not for this. That I would
Yeah.
almost roll, but I specifically
no,
rolled something for poison.
Yeah, no, it's gotta be
I don't have
poison.
resistance to poison. I
Okay,
don't
okay.
think. But have I finished the drink at this point or no?
Not yet.
Okay.
You would have to do one more time. if you
And to
wanted
get the points, you need.
you have to finish it.
All right. I'm just gonna muscle through. I've been through worse. I've tasted worse than this.
Listen, you don't have to challenge yourself anymore. It's okay. We understand.
No, I got it.
Keep your pride.
I mean, I finished mine. It just took
You
me a
did.
couple pukes.
So -4 at this point, right?
-4.
Okay, that's a 17.
That is just over what you needed. You managed to chug it down, kind of.
Yeah,
Get
just
So both you and Zara are at 12 points now, but both of you have -4.
-4. Yeah.
Give me another.
You get the feeling, both of you, as you say that, your instinct says one thing, but your brain says, if I drink one more of these, I don't know what's gonna
Yeah.
happen.
Oh no.
You get that signal.
I have a
Hearing
love
that-
for the unknown. I need it.
Hearing the
Is that-
barfs from the other room, I think that's my cue. I'll leave.
Haven't barfed yet.
Yeah, but at
I
least
did.
hearing hers,
Yeah.
I'll head back and just resume my post.
I did
Yeah.
a thing where like you just swallow it back and just power through.
Oh my god.
Disgusting.
Okay, listen, you two. No, look, we can hang out. We're cool. It's fine. We can do this another time. But just-
bet we're cool.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk up to this guy standing on the table. I'm gonna walk up to him and I'm gonna grab him by the face. Listen, I just need you to listen. Listen to me. Are you listening?
Yeah, listening.
I need to know what will happen.
I don't. You might just pass out or something. I don't know.
Well, I won't know until it happens.
All right. Well, James, go over here. And James starts walking over, and this guy had a drink himself, and he hasn't touched it yet, though. He seems to
Oh,
be a
hey.
little worried.
Hey,
Oh no! Did it happen?
Oh.
Oh, can we hear you guys?
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh man,
We
were
made it 50
going.
minutes.
We were going. I guess that's we'll wait a bit.
We'll
probably have
never
to cut this
know
from the
what's
recording.
gonna happen. Maybe I shouldn't have left. I'll go back and talk to Charlotte.
You're back in the room at this point. Let's I guess we can just wait for him, or we can continue with Hormano if you want to try, but they'll be freeze frame for a while.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
We can go. Let's go back to before I left. Before the barfing commences.
Okay.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay. Back to
All right. So you're sitting with Charlotte, and
Uh-huh.
she's right. Brother, hi J Dog. Sorry, recording. We'll cut that out. So you're with Charlotte, and at this point, it's just you and that orcish fellow that was sitting there as well.
Hey, I don't think we've met. I'm Ormano. Are you also from DeCapo?
No. I'm just an acquaintance of Charlotte's as well. This is my first time in Waymore itself. I'm from someplace out over in the east. I don't know. What about you?
Oh, I'm from Brightwall originally, and I've been kind of wandering for the last 20 years or so.
I can't say I've really heard of that place before, but I mean,
It's
glad
fairly
to have you.
nondescript. You'd know it
Yeah.
for its large wall and a big ass temple to Lathander. That's about it.
Dawnfather, right?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, he's kind of got a sour taste in everybody's mouth at this point.
Yeah, I'm in the same camp there. I'm not really a follower of his anymore.
You were?
Yeah, for 20 years.
Oh, well.
And then, shit hit the fan.
Well, they preached some goodness in the world, but I mean, if they talk about bringing the sun back, then where are they?
Yeah.
I don't mean to impose on this somber conversation, but there seems to be a bit of fuss going out there, Omano, and I think it's Serta's voice.
Oh, yeah. They might not. They're drinking the carnage. I'll go check on them. I appreciate it.
Oh.
We'll resume this later.
Right.
Thanks for the chats and thanks for inviting me back here.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll,
you can come back if you ever wish.
I'll make my way back around, seeing the barf. and then-
Omano!
They've returned.
Omano!
Woo. Okay.
And then I'm back, resuming my
So-
post, and there.
All right.
Yeah.
You left off at kind of getting onto this
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
lumbering dude's shit because he hadn't drank yet, so he's gonna go ahead and do a roll, see how he does.
You fucking better.
54 minutes.
He starts gulping, and then he stops. He says, "Okay, look, I can't do it anymore. This is it. This is my limit. I know it's shameful. I should be able to do it as somebody who's of the seas."
Listen, are you a sailor?
I'm gonna
Yes.
I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder. It's very big of you to admit when you've hit your limit and to stand by that. And I'm very proud of you. And you should continue to live your truth.
But I don't. I'm a sailor. That's my
Hey,
truth.
You're a
hey,
sailor.
hey,
No,
are you
Zerda, no. Zerda, he needs to finish his drink.
You two give me a contesting charisma or like
Oh,
persuasion
alright.
test between each other.
Okay. All right. All right.
charisma?
Yeah, charisma or persuasion particularly.
Would this be persuasion for me or intimidation?
Whatever you want to do.
Okay.
I didn't roll well
I can
at
see
all.
being
It's pretty
intimidating.
intimidating.
I rolled bad.
What'd you get, Zerda?
12.
I got a 17. Listen, I'm not making you do
As you're
this,
speaking,
but
he does
all
it
right.
immediately. He starts gulping. Let me roll him another one.
Salty.
All right, come on, you got it, mate. You got it,
Salty.
mate.
You
Gulp,
can't
gulp,
say you're
gulp,
not
gulp,
making
gulp,
him
gulp.
and then make him.
Oh, there we go. That's a lad. Hit him on the back. Good. I knew you had it in you, mate.
Oh,
Good job.
That's where I tap out, though. But thank you
That's
for pushing me.
You're welcome. I wasn't gonna let you be given up on.
Oh, all right. Well, James is coming up with your next carnages, so let's.
We're getting more carnages.
I mean,
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
yeah.
I said, didn't
got
I,
12
Salty?
each.
That's what you said.
That's what I said. Are you not going to buck up to the challenge?
Oh, I hate it when you use my own logic against me.
The two of them go, challenge, challenge, challenge,
Oh,
challenge.
fine. Yes, bring the carnages over here.
Clank, clank. They're set down in front of you.
Can I-
Constitution. Yeah, what are you doing?
Can I get a drink of water before, or is this like you have to get everything as it?
You could get water.
I'll get a drink of water, real quick.
They bring it to you.
I get it, drink it, and go over to Armano.
Hey.
Armano,
Yeah. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, but me and you are going to have it. Me and you are going to have a talk later.
His breath
Oh.
reeks of alcohol.
Are you sure
and
today's the
I-
best day to do that?
I turn around and down the water. All right. I got my second win, Zerda.
And my face just
Finally.
has the face like if your girlfriend or like for years just sent you a text saying we need to have a chat later. It's like,
Oh, no.
What did I do?
All right. All right, you guys, Constitution saving throws.
Still -4 for me.
I like
Or
what you
-3.
did. I'll give you a minus. Okay, -3. I was gonna say -2, but you said -3.
Oh no!
you said -3.
Fuck you!
-3.
All right,
said
all
-3.
right.
All right, you
Can I
two?
cast Bless on myself?
Yeah,
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
yeah, sure. I'll be nice.
Pretty good. That's pretty good.
Good. All right, Salty, what do you get?
18.
All right.
I
Gulp,
need
gulp,
a.
gulp, gulp. You get
I
it
need to
down.
roll.
Yep.
You're currently at, what is math? 16 points. So theoretically,
Yes.
you would only need to
One
go
more.
for the 2
One
pointer,
more.
Bull's Blood, if you wanted. Or you could
Fuck.
crescendo.
Wait, I thought it was 20.
Oh, that's how math works, isn't it?
Yes.
This is 20 divisible by 4? Am I an idiot?
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's 5
yeah.
drinks.
Yeah, yeah,
4,
yeah.
8, 12, 16.
Shh, don't-
Let's
don't-
go,
Then 20.
man.
I don't read, I don't do math.
I mean,
Alright,
it's
well,
back
that
to
water
elementary
helps.
school.
That water helps.
As you can see here, my friend, let's see what he does. Oh, he's still okay, surprisingly. Keeping up with us with the carnages,
Yep.
right? Yeah, we're doing all right over here. He's got like a really deep, gravelly voice.
What did you get, Zerda?
Got a 6.
Oh no!
So,
I will just say, if I do pass out, I am face down inside of a cup, so
Yeah.
I will be drowning.
Oh no! Ormana's the lifeguard right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't need
So-
a driver over here.
I wanna. You give me
Mm-hmm.
one more Constitution and just make it flat. No
Sure.
bonuses at all, which I think you're already at.
What about What about minuses?
Nothing, just flat.
Okay.
Got a 9.
Okay, I had 2 options here.
All of
one
my
was
dice
better,
are rolling
one was
bad
worse.
now.
At this point, Zerda does not come up from the cup. She's still like moving and breathing, but it seems like she's passed out in the mug.
Oh, yeah.
That's my safe space. I'm enclosed. I'm good.
Just make sure she's not drowning, Ormana.
Yeah, I'll get over there and kind
You
of.
lift her face and just,
Yeah.
however Zerda likes to snore.
I'll pick her up and just like put her next to the table or on the
Or-
chair or
What a
something.
shame. She was super close too.
Mate, where did you say y'all were from?
Us in particular, like just around, like no, not one place. There's like
Can I insight check that?
yeah, go ahead.
All right.
Suspicious.
Got my die.
That's a bad sign for an insight check.
Pretty good actually for an insight check. 20. Dirty 20.
Okay, respectable.
You don't know if it's the alcohol or what, but he definitely seems like he is just kind of telling you that to tell you that.
Okay.
He comes from somewhere, obviously.
Yeah. But all right, gotcha. All right, James. One last round, hopefully, of carnages. All right, mate. So it's just me and these 2 guys, or me and this
It's
other guy?
You and those 2 guys.
Okay.
So there's still.
All right, I
there's still
didn't catch your name, by the way, mate. You asked mine. My name's Salty. I didn't catch yours.
I'm God.
God?
Guy.
Guy.
I'm
Oh,
Guy.
you're Guy.
Yeah.
Guy. All right.
Aye.
I would say that's a strange name, but my name's Salty. So,
That's also strange, but I
what
like it fits
do I
you.
have?
It fits you.
Yeah. All right. Well, cheers, mate. Clink their glasses.
Oh boy. He doesn't. He gets another glass, but he's not gonna drink it.
Okay. So I'm just drinking alone at this point, right?
Do you mention that? Or you just do it?
Uh,
how do you want to do this?
Drink
How
it.
do you want to finish
so,
this encounter?
just so I don't have a hangover, I'm gonna drink another water.
Nice.
Because you're supposed to drink a water for every
Yes.
drink.
Mhm.
Do I go up to -2 for that, Braxton?
Sure.
All right. A little bit sobered up now. Just stomach is filled with liquids.
It's just
sloshing
sloshing,
around.
dude.
Yeah. All right. Here's to me, I guess, mates.
Is that
Clink
the
there.
drink is out there next to him? Next
Yeah.
to the other guy?
Yeah.
Next to Guy?
Yeah.
I'll reach for it. I'll give it a shot with you, Salty.
Holy shit.
Oh, let's go, Amato, my man.
you do.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, here's
So-
has advantage, but
Yeah.
triple advantage.
I don't. It's a saving throw, you said, right?
Yes. Constitution
Okay.
saving throw.
Guidance won't help for that.
18 for me.
18.
Just straight 10.
Straight 10, you say?
With advantage?
Yeah, 10 and a 4.
10 for, 10 for good buddy. Your body says that and says you should not keep drinking this at the moment.
I'm too old for
All right.
this.
You're not a sailor, Amano.
Yeah,
You don't have
I'll
to
take a
finish
few
your drink.
sips and then never mind.
No worries. It's okay.
And I chug my drink.
All right,
18.
and you've done it. Everybody
He's done
kind of
it.
looks around and they're like counting on their hands, like they're looking at the cups and like doing math and they're trying to figure it out. Guys, he did it. He hit 20.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, I did.
Well, hell yeah! Look at
Yeah,
that.
I get up. I kind of like flex and pose and let's hear it for Salty.
Zerdo, the noise
wait,
wakes you
so
up, but you feel
so-
like you're drunk as fuck.
Where's my drink?
Look,
Hello?
you shouldn't keep going. And he like hides his cup because it's still full. Or no, it's like half full from whatever Romano had drank from it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a man of my word of the sea, as it were.
yes.
I don't know. We can get you some tattoos or something. Gold was like, I don't know, like 10 gold or something.
What are they just tattoos? I mean, not just tattoos or anything special about them.
Well, they can be. We got that catalog of stuff from
Oh, gotcha. Yeah,
the parlor dude, and if you ever come across somebody who's skilled in magic and enchantments, they can turn it on for you, basically.
Yeah. Oh, all right, sure.
Right.
You know,
why
getting a
not?
tattoo when you're trashed totally seems like such a good idea.
Zed, no. I,
Such a good idea.
I can handle my ale. You definitely
I
don't
don't
need
know.
a tattoo.
You sound pretty fucked up.
my
So look at you. Just look at you.
Yeah,
Omano, that
look at
mirror.
me. I'm perfect.
That mirror, Omano, that you keep with you. Show Zelda herself.
Okay. I'll pull out my little pack and here you go.
Wait, but before the tattoo,
My eyes
what
are
we sup-
crossed. I can't see anything. I don't know.
I'll try.
What are we supposed to have dinner for? Something.
I don't think that's happening tonight. There's supposed to be a show. I know that much. They're having some show tonight.
Yeah, I think it's
right.
happening like tomorrow in the evening or something.
Yeah, apparently James invited Rock as well. So
Yeah, I imagine it seemed like they were inviting everybody around, even just us
Great.
passing through.
fantastic.
All right, well, if that's not happening tonight, let's get my tattoo on, mate.
Alrighty. Well, Stin, get over here. And
Can
The
I
guy in
make
the
a
ground.
request for you to tattoo on him?
Oh,
it depends. Like,
Don't take it.
Do you have one in mind? Because it needs to be like a specific. You seem like you know something about it. Is it like one you want in particular?
Mm.
Salty.
For
Oh, to
Salty,
me?
yeah.
I haven't really thought about it.
Well,
You said you had a catalog. I was just gonna flip through.
Alrighty. Well, I mean, flip away, and then
Yeah, I start flipping
effectively
off.
Salty. It would be a catalog of kind of the lower ranking magical tattoos that have been released.
Okay.
And one that you've sent me before is in there that you showed me before.
They give him like a piece of like a pamphlet. So it's like
Yeah, some of the list through. It's kind of like barber shop, like
Yeah.
Dr. Barber.
All right, let me see your
sort of
let
stuff.
me see your profile. Let me see your work real quick.
check
See if
out
I'm
your-
getting an
check out your
actual
DeviantArt.
good tattoo.
You do look at what they've done before, and it seems kind of shoddy. Like it looks like stick and
Oh.
poke, and it's not that great. You get the feeling that it
Alright.
might not be the best tattoo ever.
All right, as I'm flipping through here, just on an off chance, just on an off chance, you said gold and what else?
I mean, gold or like maybe some treasure. I guess we got
Treasure.
we got some booty for you.
Would you like some treasure?
Would you
Some
like
treasure.
some treasure?
Sure, maybe. I mean, listen, mate. I'm talking to the guy, the main guy that we've been talking to, not the tattoo artist. Listen, mate. Pretty shoddy. I mean, I have some shit tattoos.
Hey, everybody learns
so,
and
like-
starts somewhere.
Yeah, show like a ship that just looks like an upside down. Looks like it's just an acorn with like a dome above it. But yeah, that's not an acorn with a hat. That's supposed to be a ship.
All right. So let me ask you something. You said you were a sailor, right?
I think that might have come up, yeah.
So, you sailed with any fancy ships before? Any big names?
Oh, nothing crazy, no.
Well, I'm
Just
asking
like
you.
the Wave, the Sea Ghost. Nothing crazy like that, no.
Well, that's.
Why?
I mean, that's more than I've done. I mean, those are two pretty decently big names on the East Coast. All right, we
Yeah.
lost our captain a while ago. That's why we're kind of all roaming around, and he left behind his overcoat he used to wear all the time. It's pretty great. It's fancy. It's padded a bit, protect you, and kind of seemed to make him a bit more agile. He could do a little bit more in fights than he could if he wasn't wearing it. That's the best treasure we got for your amazing feat tonight. I don't know if that's what you want.
Sure, if you have it with you. And you said your captain was dead or just lost?
He's just lost at sea. We haven't found him yet.
Poor guy.
Alright, what's his name?
He was friends with Parlor. His name is Douglas Greybeard.
Douglas Greybeard, alright.
Douglas Greybeard.
And you said he's friends with Parlor.
They were
Right.
acquaintances.
No offense, right? I would rather get a tattoo from Parlor and
Well, if you
not your mate over here. So
Yeah,
if you got a coat, sure. You look at my arms and my clothes are just like tattered because from Major just like cut me. I could use a
I
coat.
thought you looked badass, but
I
the
mean,
coat's also
you-
pretty badass.
You can look badass with a coat. I mean,
True.
And he leans back and he goes,
Bring the captain's gear.
and then like two guys come running in with like a treasure chest. It's like really
Treasure.
big for some reason, and they,
okay.
sorry boss, here it is, and they drop it off. And he goes, all right,
A
go ahead
giant
and open
chest,
it.
and it just has a little coat.
Yeah. Open it up and look
It's-
inside.
There's no fancy gold, and it's like, why the hell is this in here? And actually, you see when you lift it up, there's like a hanger that's attached to the lid, and it lifts the coat out. And
Immaculate
is-
display.
it is a black overcoat with cuffs that go down to where the hands were that are folded up and embroidered with a nice gold around it. On the lapels, another like gilded gold wraps around, and then each of the kind of ropes that tie the coat together has that gilding as well. And then there's like a nice sea green around the collar and at the tail of the coat as well. And you know this as the Captain's Pride.
That is
All right.
a sexy coat.
I tried. Your captain was a big man. It looks like it's pretty well.
Fits you well, salty.
You kind of look like him too.
You have to. Oh, well, thank you for. All right. Well, I mean, I'm not going to take offense to that because you're not wrong. Yeah. I mean, hey, Amano, Zelda. You might start calling me Captain Salty now. Huh?
Yeah,
Don't know about that
appreciate
yet.
Captain Salty.
No,
Oh, Captain Salty.
He
Yeah.
looks around and there's like people asleep, and they go,
Yeah.
"Eh."
You look
Oh,
around,
hey.
and I'm inside the chest.
Oh god.
Can I have this?
the
The chest.
I like this box. This is a good box.
It's kind of big.
I'm gonna close it with myself in it, and I'm gonna go to sleep in the
Okay,
box.
Yeah, and you can begin your long rest there.
Good.
And Salty, I'll send you again the description of that.
All right. Gotcha.
You've seen it before.
Oh, I feed fish before, and then I go to sleep.
Yeah, Fish is sleeping with you in there.
Yeah, but I need to feed him first.
All
He
right.
knows where the food is.
We're gonna go retire back to our rooms for the night. It was good meeting
All
you,
right.
Salty Zerda. Oregano, it was.
Ormano.
Ormano. Yeah. That's a good name. It's
All right.
strong.
Nice meeting you, guy.
We'll be around for the dinner tomorrow. We'll see the show.
Mr. Fieri.
All right. All right.
So every day you see
good to
somebody
see
from
you
the
there.
Capo coming in.
Yeah,
Pretty
the
good.
Capo. That's pretty far west.
Yeah, it's all the way out there, just above the little desert region where the
Yeah, that's what I keep hearing.
the
Desert region.
coalition is. Kind of
Yeah.
a weird place, I must admit, but they pay good for the jobs out at the seas over there, but it's not my business. I'm gonna go in my room, get to sleep. Boys, you don't loiter around here for too long. All right, Captain. I'm not your captain.
They're gonna
care.
be loitering.
Yeah, well, James will get him. Bottom line, Charlotte might send him somewhere. I don't know.
And they head up and they
Right.
go to sleep. And the hustle and bustle of the tavern itself kind of dies down a little bit as you guys are left alone with James cleaning up the mess. There's some little bit of chunks and bunks all over the floor here and there. And just being finished, you guys weren't paying too much attention to before because it's way on the other side of the room. There's a new platform kind of where there used to be a larger table, and they moved the larger table to the center of the room.
Like a
so it's kind of got a
stage.
nice view, like a stage.
Yeah.
Well, that was a lot of fun. Thank you for entertaining the guests. You made me a good amount of revenue tonight. Because you got them to drink so much, it's on them.
Oh,
So
cool.
no charge from you, Bob. I appreciate the
I-
business.
Of course. Hey, nothing good for business, like a little competition, eh?
I mean, competition is what makes things kind of bring in more revenue. So I am quite satisfied. Also, we're getting
You're
a bit of
welcome.
money from the artists at De Capo as well. That favor was quite big from
Yeah.
Major. But
Wait, again, thank you, James, for your spell not working this morning.
yes, that was rather fortunate. It's hard to cast when you're not in the right mindset. You kind of need to have your heart behind your magic. And it wasn't in that moment, unfortunately. Major's
Yeah.
been acting up a bit lately, and it's not great.
I'm excited for the dinner tomorrow, though, with her.
Yeah, it should be a lot of fun. She
Yo.
tends not to hold a grudge for a while.
We're inviting everybody to this thing.
Yeah, whoever wants to come. I told Rock he could pass by. Tintin's a bit young, but she can hang out with us. We'll have some meals for what? Is something wrong?
I mean, me and the Major already kind of had a public conversation, yelling at each other more or less.
Well,
And
what a
we're
better
go-
time to make up?
I mean, I
Come
would
on,
agree.
Romano.
I would agree to have a nice conversation with her, but now the whole town's coming back to watch round 2, Ormano and the Major.
Well, thankfully,
I was expecting a
this-
small dinner. It's what I'm saying.
we can try to make a separate room for you, but you'll miss the show. I'd be rather sad about that.
That's fine. We can always talk later too if we need to.
Yeah. Well, don't pay it in mind, but the dinner settings do have you sitting at that table over there. Minor will be present, sitting on the corner, the bottom left, and you are Mono right next to him, and Major at the other side of Minor. So you might be the closest out of your 3 friends, but we can move if need be. Just Charlotte might get a bit mad.
That'll be all right.
Well, if there's any time to air out dirty laundry, it's when there's a world-famous artist coming by to overshadow it. I don't think you'll have too much attention. Should be okay. But you all look rather tired. I heard there was a bit of a scuffle out there, so room again is on them with the drinks too. So feel free to relax and have a good night.
All right, will do. Will do, James.
Last thing, James.
Yes.
With someone with the skills that you have, why do you put up with her?
She's quite different a long time ago. Charlotte and I and the mayor of De Capo, we ran in an adventuring group before with 3 others as well.
So you're from out west as well?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Oh.
Well, various different places, but I spent most of my time there, and she was something to behold. She was kind and saved anybody and everybody she could, and me included, a number of times. I didn't think I owed her any debts, but it was just recently until she started taking people out to the Event Horizon that she mentioned I had some sort of life debt for it. And ever since then, our relationship's been a bit sour, but I can't resist her due to her authority, both magically inclined or otherwise. So that's kind of the short of it. High level overpass. But no need to dwell on old adventures, I suppose. The rooms should be all set up. The ones that you've been sleeping in are still yours.
Of course.
But I hope you get a restful sleep.
Thank you.
Yeah. I look at Armando. I think we will. Yeah.
That's good to hear.
Well, that's-
I did hear as well. I think Tintin was looking for you when I talked to Rock, but you can probably save that for tomorrow, perhaps.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well, we ran
yeah,
into
she-
her, but earlier, so we'll talk to her in the
And
morning.
Bardish as well, since you might have time in the morning tomorrow. He mentioned you might be able to jump into the swamp if you wanted to. But
You've been busy,
Sure.
James.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. All right. Well, have a good night, James. You're doing a good job cleaning up. You're doing a fine job running this place.
I appreciate
Give-
that.
Give Charlotte my regards, and if you hear any sounds, we'll be fine.
Do you need to put a sock on your door? Or
Oh, that'll be fine. Yeah, I got one. Yeah.
I didn't know if you have an acquaintance. I didn't see anybody around you, but that's wonderful.
Yeah. Well, thank
Have
you.
a good night.
They don't call me salty for nothing.
That's colorful.
Yeah. So am I. All right. Have a good night, James. I'm gonna walk over to Zerda, and who's sleeping in the chest.
He's
and
in the
all
chest.
right, come on, little one. Pick up the chest and haul it off, up to the room. And when we get up to the room, I'm just gonna take all the bedding of the bed, like kind of lift her up, put the bedding in the chest, and like a little pillow, and like lie her at the foot of the bed in the
Cute.
chest.
So you're gonna like strap it to your back when you guys travel around. You can just be the Stooges with big old things on their backs.
Yeah. And then once I feel like Ormano's gotten settled, in his room, I'm gonna knock at his door.
I'll stay down below, and I guess you can either come down, or if you want to wait, I'll just stay down just for a little bit longer, finish off my drink, because I've been just slowly sipping on it the whole night.
Yeah, if you can just kind of sip on it, it's easy to get down.
Yeah. And I'll go back over to the corner, pick up my box, and then I'll eventually head up, and I'll put the cup on the bar area.
Couple raps on your door.
Once I hear that, sock in my hand, knock on the door.
Right. Yeah, just a minute. I guess you from your, what's your passive perception?
Mine?
Yeah.
Who are you, the DM? I'm just kidding. That's hilarious.
Mine's 14.
I love it.
Okay, then you hear me close a door, walk on over, then
All right.
You walk in, he's wearing red lingerie. He's laying across the bed.
completely.
I'm ready.
Romano, I've been waiting for this all day.
Oh my gosh.
No.
Hey.
Yeah, can I come in?
Yeah, come on in. And you
this
see
is
my
so
my
awkward.
box is in the far corner. And there's just a quill and some parchment on the table.
All right.
What's up?
Turn around. Are there locks on the doors?
Yeah.
All right. I'll lock it.
Oh.
And I'll just kind of stand at the doorway, my arms crossed.
Everything okay, man? You kicked some ass out there today.
Yeah, I did, didn't I?
With the drink, man.
Yeah. You fucking killed someone, Ormano. We're not gonna brush over that.
No, I know.
You seem to be acting all high and mighty because you seem to have a special relationship with death, and you're putting all this guilt on the major. And yes, I don't hold her. I hold her at fault as well.
Yeah.
But you just fucking killed a guy doing his job.
If someone's
For
trying
no
to kill me,
reason.
what am I supposed to do?
They were not going to kill you, Ormano.
How do I know this?
What? They're
We
the
already
gods of the
showed
town.
we showed our strength, we showed our power, and the major didn't care.
Yeah, I was also being attacked. Maybe have gotten killed. I was knocking them out. I was incapacitating them. I wasn't trying to slit their throats or break their necks
I don't have
or
those
wither
skills.
them.
I can't knock people out.
Then don't use that type of magic on an innocent person that's just doing their job. There's no reason for you to even have this conversation with Major because you decided to kill a man.
I know.
So stop trying to put all your shit on the Major, because it's also equally your fault.
I agree. But I'm not gonna let her just sit there and think she's all high and mighty either.
Oh no, that's perfectly fair. I don't fault you for that.
She didn't even come out and bury him. He was still out there. This is when we came out with our whole ordeal. She didn't care.
You're right. You're all right about that. I don't know what's going on with her. I don't know what's going on with this town. But she wouldn't have to bury him if it wasn't for you. And I get you were just defending yourself, right? But read the room, Ormano. I open the door, close it, and walk out.
Romano?
Yeah.
Do you do anything before you go to bed?
No, I mean,
After that chat?
I'll stand there for a little bit longer, ruminate on my own thoughts, and just because I don't know what the next few days will hold, I will do my ritual.
So Armano messes around inside of his box and cleans it for a bit to make sure that the wood is in good shape.
Just some messing around.
Just messing around.
Mm-hmm.
Then he heads to bed.
Yeah.
Salty.
Slight knock at the door again. Oh, and thanks for the enhanceability. Enhanceability, by the way. Close the door.
Still a little drunk.
Yeah.
And Zerda, you might have heard a couple of noises, but you're pretty damn out cold within this box, and it's cozy as hell.
I just think it's fish
Yeah.
snoring.
Aw.
Fish is like laying on your chest.
Oh my god. I love him.
So after a pretty damn eventful day, some tough encounters with both alcohol and fiend, and somebody who probably should have been a friend, but they didn't give you much of a choice. A day comes to a draw as you guys take, finally, a long rest.
Perfect.
Oh yeah.
And at that point, that is where we will end this session, this episode itself.
Of the Dungeon Chronicles.
Thanks for listening, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.